you get up in the morning, you click on the computer, you see all these pictures, and it's all you think of is the picture and the image that you see all day, every day.
If you were a devoted fan of Keeping Up with the Kardashians in its early years, you'd be aware of the famous beef between Beyonce and Kim Kardashian. Many people despise the Kardashians, particularly Kim, and we can't really blame them, can we? Queen Bee is one of such people. But everyone wants to know why Beyonce can't stand Kim Kardashian. Let's get this party started. New information about Beyonce's feud with Kim Kardashian has recently surfaced. Beyonce appears to despise Kim so much that she went out of her way not to be spotted in her presence. It's no secret that Beyonce despises the Kardashian and Jenner family, particularly Kim. However, we are now learning more about Beyonce's strategies for keeping Kim at arm's length. Beyonce is also concerned about Kim and Kanye's kid North, according to sources, because Kim is putting her in the spotlight far too soon. What we want to know is how Beyonce kept Kim Kardashian at bay. Why is she so concerned about North? You don't have to be the owner of a celebrity gossip column to realize that Beyonce and Kim were never truly best friends. Kim was desperate to join Beyonce's circle when she was still Mrs. West. But we can't blame Kim, can we? After all, who wouldn't want to be in Beyonce's inner circle? According to news sources, Beyonce had to go to great lengths to keep Kim away from her. Let's put the drama in context. Rumors concerning Kim and Beyonce's feud first surfaced shortly after Kanye began dating Kim in 2012. Kanye has always had a tight relationship with Beyonce and Jay-Z, despite their disputes in the past. They have always considered themselves family. When Kim entered the picture, he got preoccupied with making her a global superstar. According to an insider, Kanye told Kim, "We're going to be the biggest power couple on the planet." Beyonce, on the other hand, believed Kanye had succumbed to the Kardashian spell and accused Kim of brainwashing him. One of the main reasons Beyonce couldn't bear Kim was her lack of skill along with her preoccupation with becoming her. The fact that Kim was attempting to leverage her name was a major red flag for Beyonce. According to one insider, Kim was so infatuated with being Beyonce that she was continually Googling her and monitoring how many followers she had in 2013. Well, if that doesn't give me stalker vibes, I'm not sure what will. When Kim was asked why Beyonce never hung out with her,
Beyonce, and there's always been a rumor that Beyonce doesn't get along with you.
That is so not true. She couldn't be the sweetest person. Seriously, one of the sweetest people I've ever met. She's so sweet. I have no idea where these things come from.
she denied any feud and stated that Beyonce was extremely lovely to her. While Beyonce tried to keep her cool because she didn't want to bring any media controversy into her life. She even agreed to sit next to Kim at occasion. But she wasn't trying to hide her annoyance either. Kim, on the other hand, didn't seem to get the clue, and she became increasingly frantic to be seen with Beyonce in public. According to the New York Daily News, when Jay-Z and Kanye embarked on their Watch the Throne tour, Kim traveled to London in the hopes of meeting Beyonce. Kim appeared to be doing anything to get near Beyonce. Queen Bee, on the other hand, had had enough of Kim and began publicly snubbing her. Like that time at the BET Awards when Kim assumed Beyonce would hug her and Beyonce didn't even give her a second glance, and Jay-Z was too terrified to hug Kim. Following that embarrassing encounter, Kim, being the woman she is, attempted to alter the narrative in her favor, and Kardashian sources began bashing Beyonce in the media, alleging she is conceited and haughty. According to a Kardashian and Jenner insider, Kim would never forgive Beyonce unless she received the public apology. According to the reports, Kim recognized that Beyonce is not as wonderful as she wants everyone to believe because she believes Beyonce is a phony and that the real Beyonce is nothing like the one the public knows. Despite allowing her PR to drag Beyonce and doing nothing to stop it, Kim continued to mimic everything Queen Bee did. As an example, recall Kim's 2015 Met Gala look? Didn't it appear familiar? That's most likely because you saw a similar outfit on Beyonce in 2012. Kim, as Wendy Williams pointed out, most likely copied Beyonce on purpose, perhaps as a retaliation for her ignoring her. Kim, on the other hand, couldn't stop herself from mimicking Beyonce for a Kim Kardashian West beauty photo shoot in 2017. The overall appearance was nearly comparable to Beyonce's Flaunt magazine cover. Many fans turned to social media to express their belief that this is precisely why Beyonce does not want to associate with Kim Kardashian. Kim did not leave it there. When Kim tweeted a 2021 teaser shot for Skims, fans assumed Kim and Beyonce had put an end to their feud because it appeared like Beyonce was in the picture. But upon closer inspection, they discovered that it was merely Kim dressed up as Beyonce. Beyonce may have seen this as well because she threw shade at Kim on the song heated from her 2022 album, Renaissance, which had the lyric, "That cheap spandex, she looks like a mess." However, that was not the only thing Beyonce did to demonstrate her dislike for Kim Kardashian. Beyonce and Jay-Z, as we all know, snubbed Kanye and Kim's wedding. And sources close to the Carters said it was due to a family emergency. However, according to a new rumor, Jay-Z wanted to go, but Beyonce couldn't tolerate the thought of Kim using her to promote her wedding. Jay-Z was going to be Kanye's best man, according to the Daily Mail, and Beyonce reluctantly agreed to attend, but she changed her mind at the last minute and opted not to go. As a result, the Carters skipped the meeting. Beyonce also shared a selfie from her Hampton vacation at almost the exact time the wedding ceremony was taking place, just in case Kim didn't get the message. We can all agree that Beyonce was being petty that day when she released the photo after telling Kim she couldn't come because of a family emergency, that we now know was all made up. However, some sources have reported that the superstar is concerned about Kanye's children, particularly North, because Kim continues putting her in the spotlight. But what do we anticipate? Kris Jenner did the same for all of her children, so Kim is simply acting in her best interests. Beyonce's concern is understandable, as she is not the only one who appears concerned, as North appears to be on everyone's good side lately, and that level of exposure does not appear to be healthy. Beyonce initially wanted her daughter Blue Ivy and Kim's daughter North to be friends, according to one source. Because Kanye and Jay-Z are excellent buddies, it stands to reason. When she saw how much effect Kim had over North, she quickly prohibited Blue from hanging out with North. Beyonce is very protective of Blue's privacy, and despite the fact that Blue is 2 years her senior, she does not utilize social media, and we rarely see her out in public. Beyonce's intense protection of her children is natural given the pressures of having a famous mother. North Kim allowed her TikTok when she was only 8 years old, and she is still very young to be exposed to social media. Kanye West, North's ex-husband, has also expressed concern over her continual exposure to TikTok. Apart from TikTok, Kim has recently begun dragging North to strange Hollywood events and dressing her up much beyond her years. Did you also note how the photographers are constantly camped out in front of North's school? Although we've never seen Blue Ivy on her way to school. It suggests that if Kim really wanted to, she could shield North from unwanted media attention. However, it appears that she does not want to. Excessive media exposure is another major reason why Beyonce does not want to link herself with Kim, because she appears to believe Kim is using her children for fame. This explains why Blue and North haven't had a playdate. Fans believe Beyonce made the right decision by staying away from Kim and not allowing Blue Ivy to spend out with the Kardashians, because seeing Kim force North into the spotlight is extremely upsetting. So, tell me what you think. Put them in the comments section below.